To make this mask with a pocket for a removable filter, you'll need 100% cotton fabric and 4 fabric ties 18 inches long. For this mask, I'm going to use a combination of cotton duck canvas and premium cotton for the body of my mask, with knit fabric ties. You'll also need basic sewing supplies and the pattern template for this mask, which can be found on Joann.com, or I'll show you how to draft your own pattern here. To make the mask pattern, first start by drawing a line 5 inches long, marking at the 0, 3, and 5 inch marks. From 0, draw up a line 1 1/4 inches. From 3, draw a line up 2 inches. And from 5, 2 1/4 inches. Now connect the 1 1/4 inch mark to the 2 inch mark with a straight line. And from the 2 inch mark to the 2 1/4 inch mark, draw a curved line to connect the two. Now, cut out this piece and set it aside. On a separate piece of paper, draw a horizontal and vertical line to divide the paper into 4 sections. Then we'll trace the first piece we made around the center point so that our mask pattern will be symmetrical. We'll use this pattern piece for almost all of our pieces except for the piece that will be our pocket. To make the pattern for the pocket, I'm going to draw a line parallel to my center vertical line that's 3/4 of an inch in from this edge. When I go to cut my pocket piece, I'm going to place the pattern so that this new line is aligned with the fold of my fabric. This will create a finished edge for my pocket. From the pattern, I've cut 2 pieces out of my premium cotton and 1 piece out of my duck canvas. Then my pocket piece, which is cut on the fold, aligned with that fold line that I drew on my pattern. My canvas and pocket piece will be the center of my mask, and then the 2 cotton pieces will form the top and bottom pieces that form the mask to the face. Now I'm going to match the top cotton piece to the center canvas piece right sides together, and then the bottom cotton piece to the open edge of the pocket right sides together. Then go ahead and sew along these curved edges using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now that those 2 pieces are sewn, I'm going to match the other curved edge of my bottom piece to the center canvas and then sew again along the curved edge. Next, I'm going to match the final 2 sides together, which is the top and the pocket. These will only line up at the corner since the pocket is left straight here on the fold, but I'm going to stitch along my curved edge here anyways, which will connect the 2 pieces at the sides and make it easier for me to fold the seam allowance in a later step. Now that our mask pieces are all sewn, I'm going to match and pin the seams here on the sides with the centers in the middle. Then I'm going to slip the tie inside and pin it right next to that seam in the center. Once everything is pinned, I'll stitch across the end here and repeat on the other side. Once the sides are sewn, clip your corners and turn the mask right side out. I need to close the top flap of my mask, so I'm going to turn the seam allowance under along that stitch line that I made a few steps back and press it into place. I'm pinning the seam allowance to align with the same seam from the front side of my mask, and once my pins are in, I'm going to carefully edge stitch along the fold to close this opening. Next, fold the top and bottom edges in, making sure the curved edges are out all the way, and give your mask a good press. Then go ahead and stitch around the perimeter of the mask using 1/8 inch seam allowance. And that's how you make a mask with a pocket for a removable filter. You can make a pattern for your filter material by using our original pattern and removing 1/2 inch from all sides.